Right, you had a bit of something to eat, my darling? I love how you always get a poo stain around your eye where you've got the eye hole from your hood. That's very classy, sir. You got one on the other eye. It's like panda eyes, isn't it? You little poo stained panda eye. He's a special boy. You're being proper nosy today, aren't you? Also, I think he's having a mild protest because he's got some different reflectors on his front legs today. Come on. Come on. Stop being dopey. I thought we'd gotten over having things on our legs. So he's got the LEDs, oh, you probably can't see them. He's got the LEDs on his back legs and he's got some little pink reflector bands on his front legs because obviously we killed one of our LED strips the other day out with Nelly. So I've been having a real good think the last couple of days. Just kind of analysing where we're at, because obviously we're pretty much at the end of January now. I think it's like the 29th today. Come on, keep going. So only a couple of days left, pretty much at the end of January. And I've just been kind of reflecting on the progress we've made, where we're at. Do you reckon I put my lights on? Damn it, I didn't put his neck light on. I knew I forgot something. Oh, what a numpty. Okay. Maybe we ought to just go to the end of the road and back, just have a leg stretch today. He doesn't feel like he's feeling it, to be honest. Ow, spiky thing again. So yeah, I've kind of been analysing where we're at, what progress we've made over the last few months, and we're making good progress. However, we have a lot more progress to make, specifically with both the boys. Obviously, we've got the goal of getting Blue out showing at the end of March. God only knows how I'm going to pull that off. I've definitely set myself an overambitious goal there. I mean, we took him out in hand showing that time last year and he just exploded. But to be fair, he wasn't really in ridden work this time last year, so hopefully things will have settled down a bit by then. And obviously with him, I just need to get him back into full work. I need to figure out a way of reintroducing canter work somehow over the next couple of weeks. And quite honestly with you guys, that is a terrifying thought. So I don't know if you saw my last vlog. I had a go at reintroducing canter to Blue for this year, and he just went up in the air and exploded. Luckily, his explosions are quite mild compared to Woody's, and they're quite smooth to ride. Doesn't make them any less scary, I should add. Very, very scary. Lots of air, which I did not enjoy. Don't like being up in the air. I like to have feet on the ground. Don't I, Mr. Woodster? Yes, we've had that conversation many a time before. It's okay, it's just a car. But yeah, I have just been thinking, like, how am I actually gonna, come on, how am I actually gonna pull this off? How am I actually gonna like bring this together? And the answer is I haven't got a bloody clue, like literally not a clue. I think I'm gonna take any, stop lunging for snacks. I'm gonna take any like competitive ambitions off the table with Woody for now. I just wanna get him fit and know that he can be fit and stay sound. So that's like the main goal with him. Obviously later in the summer I would like to take him out to some competitions, hopefully, all going well in the meantime. But that's kind of where my head's at with him. So far so good. He's doing really well so far. I've not had any inclinations of any problems with him. Good boy. And we've been doing quite intensive trot work over the last week. Lots of hill work as well. Like, it's all been road work, but we have kind of been upping the game a little bit, purely because his brain has started to explode. Now he's getting a bit fitter. It's like he needs more exercise. And so that's kind of forced my hand a little bit there, which was probably a good thing. It needed to happen. We needed to get on with it a bit. Yeah, he's holding up great so far. And I'm thinking maybe towards like mid to late February. Obviously I want to do a lot more trot work with him in between now and then, just to make sure that he's got some good muscle, to make sure that his body is like adjusted to doing slightly higher intensity work. And then I think what I want to do is take him down to that indoor school, providing we can hire it, of course. So hack him down there. So we'll have a good half an hour walk down there. Take a long line with me, take him in the school, hop off him, and let him have his first canter without me on him. So he'll have his tack on, obviously. He'll have his saddle on and everything. But I don't feel like it's something that I want to be sat on when it happens, in all honesty. I know that makes me sound like a real wimp, and I am wimping out a little bit, but I'm also applying previous knowledge and trying to apply a little bit of self-preservation here. Because I probably could do it. Like, we could probably get him going up one of the big hills or something like that, or even take him at the canter track where I took Blue the other day. But I'm fairly confident he's going to get me off if I do that out and about. So yeah, like I said, in the interest of self-preservation, I think if I can get him in that indoor school on a long line, or I might even just loose school him, to be fair. I might just whip his tack off and let him go to town in there. I don't know. Although, that being said, if I've got him on a long line, at least I have a small amount of control over how stupid he can be. I don't want him to completely let rip and make himself lame again. Said the worrisome horse mother. I can't let that go now, can I? Like, I used to mock people who always used to be like, don't run around in the field, you make yourself lame. Now I'm one of those people. I joined the club. I'm so sorry for taking the mickey out of you all for years. I understand your pain and suffering now. I have now joined your club. Maybe we should get t-shirts or something. Traumatized horse owners club. All right, sausage. But yes, I think that's my plan. I'm kind of aiming for that. Like I said, mid to late February, I think, is the plan for that. And then once he's had his explosion, I'm going to get back on him and we'll do a little bit of canter work in the school. And then I think what I need to do is just do canter work with him like every day for a week or two, just to get it out of his system. Even if it's just up the little path outside Burrows, or just going for a little canter through the field. Like, it doesn't have to be significant canter work, just a little canter every day, just so that it becomes less of a thing of interest to him. And then hopefully he'll calm down over it. As for Mr. Blueberry, whilst I didn't particularly enjoy his explosions the other day, I think they are manageable. And I mean, he didn't unseat me. He scared the crap out of me. Thank you. But I didn't feel like I was going to fall off at any point. I mean, my heart was doing backflips, that's for damn sure. And my stomach did try to crawl out of my backside a couple of times. But, you know, I didn't get the feeling of intense fear and terror that he strikes into me when he behaves like that. You mean business when you go, don't you, sausage? So I think with Blue, I'm just going to persist with taking him up that track a couple of times a week, and just keep offering him the opportunity to have a canter. Hopefully he'll do less bucking and prattling around next time. And yeah, I think we'll be able to push through it there. And then once he's done it a few times and the novelty's worn off, we'll actually be able to start working them in their canter properly, and do a little bit of schooling work while we're out hacking. See if we can get him actually in something that resembles an outline. Oh goodness, I am seriously being overambitious here. I don't know how I'm going to pull this off. How the hell am I going to get that horse fit for the show ring by the end of March? I mean, I wanted to set myself a difficult goal because I didn't want to give myself the opportunity to dither and dawdle. Like, I wanted to put pressure on myself, but flipping heck, I don't even know if it's possible. I really don't. Oh dear. Well, what will be will be. I'm going to go ahead and book the show over the next couple of weeks. I am going to book it. We've actually got the horse box. We heard back from the guy who's going to service our horse box today as well. So hopefully we'll get that booked in, get that all sorted. Hopefully get Blue out to Burrows in February. That's the plan. That's going to be his warm-up outing. So he can just reacclimatise to being around lots of horses again. And then potentially we might take him down to Tumpy There's a Tumpy show mid-March. Again, just kind of like with the view of treating it as like arena hire, but with the benefit of having lots of other people there as well, so he can experience an actual showing environment. That's kind of my plan. Yeah. I have to consult the bank balance and see if I have any spare cash to throw at some arena hires in between then, but given the fact that I've just splashed out 350 quid on haylage and bought a shed, that was another couple of £100, and I'm going to be paying for the trailer to be serviced in the next couple of weeks, that's going to be, I don't even know, I'm scared to ask how much that's going to be, but yeah, fair bit of cash moving out of my bank, so we may just have to go find some grassy tracks and do the best we can. Crikey. This is show prep on a budget, people, I'm telling you. I need to buy Blue's Pelham bit as well. He hasn't got a Pelham. Well, he has got a Pelham, but I want to get him the rubber straight bar Pelham. Come on, you. Because he apparently prefers straight bar bits. So yeah, we're going to go with that. That's something else I need to spend money on. Oh, and I need to get him a new brown girth to go with his brown saddle. Oh, and I need to buy a new gullet to go in his new saddle. Yeah. Basically, I've spent my entire paycheck before I've even got it. Just fantastic. At least I get to wave at the money as it passes through my bank account in a couple of days' time. It's like, hi, nice knowing you, bye.